Good evening, the internet. In today's clickbait world of bite-sized entertainment, complex works are often overlooked in favor of easier to market gotcha style music and art. However, through layers of paint and guitar chords, Jack Cherry's detailed visual art and emotional music can only be described as devastatingly beautiful and exceptional to witness. Thank you
Oh,
for tuning in from wherever you are. I'm your host, Matt Ace, and my guest tonight is Jack Cherry.
what's up?
Good evening.
What's going on?
Hey, bud.
Hey, buddy. That
Great,
was so
great to
sweet.
have you. Thanks, man. Yeah, that's the only scripted part.
Is
I
that
just
was
try
Chat
to.
GBT?
No, it wasn't.
That was
I
from the
don't.
heart.
Yeah, that was from the heart. Yeah, we try to. The royal we,
Yeah.
the entity, um, try to make something for each guest. A lot of this experience is to talk to artists the way that I think that people who spend a lot of time making art deserve to have a platform to do so without
Yeah,
having
it's
to
really
worry
cool,
about,
man.
crappy, clickbaity, Instagram
The
kind
man
of the man, yeah,
breathing down your
watching you.
neck,
Yeah. And although I have
trying to
very
make a
few
coin.
listeners, I fucking love to sit here and, shoot the shit.
Sweet.
There's some new music that our boy Jack just came out with. He's continually working and releasing music under the name Sub
Jack.
Jack.
Yeah, Jack
It's
Cherry.
just Jack. Okay, so the album was the Southern Garden Design.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I think, I've been in multiple bands and stuff for a long time, and it hit a point where I was like, why am I pigeonholing myself into having an out? And like
Mhm.
doing your own name, there's nothing you can really hide from, and also there's no people who can sort of hijack what
That's
you're
great.
doing.
That's great. That's great. I think it's important. It's fun as a solo artist. I'm familiar too, where you can get in a place where you have no wrong ideas, but
Hmm.
also you only have wrong
Oh
ideas,
yeah,
but then you only have good ideas, or you have no. It's like but it's a fun wave to ride.
right.
Some really good advice I got was that like the best thing you can do is like write a shitty song, because then you've written that shitty song, and then you're
Definitely.
like, great. Now the next one's gonna be crazy.
When I hit a wall, I will make myself do like a voice memo, like just finish a song
Yeah,
and then never listen to it again.
nice.
But yeah, there's like plenty of demos I have that I've just are unlistenable and
That's
would never want to show
that's funny
anyone.
that you mentioned that because um, as some people who follow popular indie music might know, Mac DeMarco's new 199 track
Oh yeah,
album. Did you see that?
that's great.
Dude, that's great, right? But it's funny because I saw a lot of comments when that came out, and people were like, "Wow, this is incredible. This man, I can't believe how much." And I was like, "Man, you want me to just export every single, open file I have in the thing? I guess, yeah, sure. You want
Yeah,
200? They're probably gonna be, what? Okay, that's I feel like a lot of people I know would have 200 unfinished, just random demos.
probably. Yeah, I have for the 6 songs that made it on that album, probably like 50 GarageBand demos that
Yeah,
are, you know,
not
yeah.
yeah. So when you're writing, I know it's a lot. You obviously start with guitar, but I know for whatever reason, whenever you're playing, and we're gonna have some music soon, but your chords, they're really like uh, it's not like they want to be muddy. They're like this far away from being
Mm-hmm.
muddy, but there's so many layers. Like where do you start with your songs?
I
How do you
wish my
get
answer
into it?
was cooler
Yeah,
than just
just throwing it on there.
fucking around
Yeah.
on the guitar, but yeah, I think, I've always been into tuning my guitar weird and like kind of making myself invent new chords or kind of like giving yourself a problem and trying to figure out your way out of it. I think you come up with a lot of cool ideas that way. That's like what's fun about picking up guitars where you don't even like know what tuning it's in or
Mhm.
you forget what you were doing and you just kind of you, you have to like rewire your brain to write in a different way
Right.
or come up with
You,
different
you
stuff.
figure out like the wrong way to do something, and then
Yeah.
that kind of shows you how to write
Yeah,
something
definitely.
differently. There's when I was kind of starting to play guitar, I would find all these guitar instruction books that would have these ridiculous chord charts from like Jimi Hendrix or David Gilmour or whatever. And I know those guys do theory, but I really, as you start to write music, you're just like, well, they weren't thinking about that. They're just making things that sound cool, and people can apply all that theory to it after the fact.
Right.
They're not like, I mean, maybe they are
100%.
to a certain point, kind of analyzing like the exact structures, but I don't
Yeah.
think they really were.
I don't know
Like-
of any musicians, and I think you'd be hard pressed to find someone
Yeah.
who's like, yes, with this piece, I was like experimenting with arranging in like augmented ninths.
I mean, there definitely are, but it's not
Nerds.
the, yeah.
No,
It's
I'm
not-
just
it's-
kidding.
yeah,
That's cool if you're into that. I actually, one of my good friends is like into jazz guitar and stuff.
That's
so,
Sammy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's,
But very
who's like the
talented,
best
incredible.
guitarist
Right.
of anyone I
Yeah.
know.
I have
you
a
know?
friend, Steve.
Yeah.
So into theory, can pick apart.
So like what
and-
we just decided is
There's
actually
actually- there's a
those are
lot
the best
of people.
guitarists. Yeah.
But at the same time, it's fun because when I play with Steve, and I'm sure when you play with Sammy, sometimes you can watch them get insanely caught up in overanalyzing stuff. You
Right.
can just move past immediately.
Yes.
I'm not hung up on that chord has a note in it that doesn't work.
And I
you
will
know.
say, yeah, like playing with guitarists like Jack O'Reilly, who I just played with his band the other day, SAG,
Yes.
in Virginia Highlands. Like if you tell him a chord, he's like, I don't know, like I don't
know.
care.
But still one of the most technically
Immediately can
good-
play with you
Exactly.
with anything,
Yes.
and he just hears it.
Impeccable
And
ear.
yeah.
Yep.
So I
There's
think
two sides. It's
it
so
is.
interesting. Wow. It's weird because you kind of can't be both. You kind of really can't get maybe in a rare, I don't know, like maybe Prince but yeah.
Yeah.
So the
Can I continually hit
please continue to hit
what do
the
we have?
we
The
have an
Aero
elf.
Max
It's a
elf
it's
bar?
the upgraded elf bar. Yeah.
It's really nice.
It's tasty.
Bluff Raz Ice.
Mhm.
What's Bluff?
It's nicotine, YouTube. Yeah, I don't know.
For the
It's a vape.
kids? Is that for the kids? so
I'm
they
sorry,
know?
we have a what? It's blue. It's not
Oh,
bluff. It's
okay,
blue
yeah.
with a rubbed off.
Oh, they rubbed off the
yeah,
bottom
we rubbed
of
off the bottom of the blue. Yeah.
sabotage me.
Bad question.
All right.
What was your first band?
Damn, that is.
Not a good question.
I love that question. Okay, my first band. Well, my first band was fifth grade.
Yeah.
The talent show.
Nice.
I don't even know if I think we were like the Jawbreakers, and we covered "Smoke on the Water."
Even though Jawbreaker is a band, you
I
weren't.
guess.
Okay.
I don't even think we had. They didn't even announce our band name. Like
Yeah,
we were like,
I agree.
"Hi, we're the Jawbreakers," and they're like, "This is Jack Cherry and
So what were
Harrison."
you playing? You're playing guitar.
No, I played drums
Oh,
in my
no.
first band. Yeah,
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
fourth grade. I was just ruining my family's life trying to learn how to play drums.
But they let you have the drum set.
yeah,
So
which is what I credit me being a musician to.
So you started on drums,
yeah.
really? And it was so where did the drums even come from?
So I saved up for a ferret. I was like super. I was gonna be
Oh
like
wow!
a kid
I was
who
like,
had
is that
no
some sort of guitar? Is
No,
that
no,
like
I
an
was just gonna be like
off-brand-
a kid who had no
Yeah.
friends and like a
the
totally different
ferret.
life.
Yeah.
And my mom was like, "Yeah, Jack, I'm so proud of you for saving up $100. You cannot have a ferret." And I was like really heartbroken. But then they were like, "Well, here's like this drum set.
Why
Do you want to
did
play
you want a
drums?"
ferret though? Can we go back to that? For a
No,
second? You don't know why.
we can never go back.
Did you ever get a ferret?
No,
Do you still want a ferret?
no, no, maybe
Maybe.
it would be fun.
They're
A
kind
little
of
bit.
wild. They're kind of
They
wild
are
creatures.
kinda wild,
They
dude.
just like
They're
freak
kind of
around.
wild
and, like,
creatures.
and, like I know I had a friend who had some ferrets in middle school, and they had to
Next
keep them
hour
on
is
the
just
porch.
ferret-
They had like to
ferret
keep them on
podcast.
the like the an enclosed porch outside because they would get into so much trouble. Like I'm pretty sure they have
Yeah.
hands.
No,
No.
they have claws. You're
Okay.
thinking raccoons,
All
dude.
right. Okay, so we didn't get the ferret,
No, started playing
but
drums,
instead
and I
you
took.
took your rage out because you were like, I'm
Yeah,
so
it
upset
was
I can't
exactly.
get the ferret. I got to get a drum set. I got to do something to get the lead out.
I guess I never like
Drum
really
set.
like analyzed how much not getting a ferret affected my being a musician.
Wow.
But next album,
is dedicated to your ferret.
yeah.
The not having. Wow, talk about loss.
But so, yeah, my parents got me a drum set. They got me some drum lessons. So I did technically have that. That was the only time, maybe for like a month or 2 months, I had some technical
Proper
training.
tech, yeah, yeah.
And I think I just learned how to play like.
Right. Yep.
And then one day I learned how to play.
Yep, there it is.
And then I was like,
yeah.
okay,
For rock
music
and roll. Yeah,
is
it's music
sweet.
time. It's time
I
to
remember
make
showing like my friend Harrison. He was like, "That's so badass, man. Will you
Yeah.
play that again?" And I would just be like, "Yeah." And he'd be like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah,
And
not
then-
the.
yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
So started doing that, and then my dad got a guitar for like his birthday. My mom got him a guitar when I was maybe in 6th grade or something, and I was like, "That's my guitar." You know?
That's mine now.
Yeah.
I'll have
And
that.
so I just would like
Yeah.
sneak into their room and
Right.
just be terrible at guitar. And that's how you get good at instruments. It's
Yes.
just you
Yeah.
suck.
So it was funny because it was all feel for you.
Passionately.
You just like wanted it so bad.
Yeah,
And
totally.
it was like, yeah. It was, that's awesome. I could totally see that because you're a great performer. Like it's like you can tell the guitar, like when you play it, it's like really kind of.
I also had one of
feel
those
comfortable
video
with it.
cameras, like a digital video camera, and I
Yeah.
would put it up in my room,
Yeah.
and I would videotape myself just
Wow.
playing.
Hold up.
So I was just like, it was always like I was, I was like
We got-
envisioning. It was like visionary, you know?
This is going to be something I'm going to have to find.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got footage?
No.
No,
I don't
no,
know
no.
where that is now. I'm sure it exists somewhere, but
Yeah, we could find that. You could be the next Star Wars kid. Wait, but were you involved in a band that at one point was on YouTube playing Guns N' Roses?
no.
Like a sweet child of mine. Wasn't there
That's-
one of our friends?
That's
am
gotta
I
be Jack Webster.
That was a no. It wasn't Jack Webster. I thought it was like I thought it was a Martin, a Matt, and a somebody else, and a couple of our friends had like some sort of like cover band back in the day, and they had like a viral hit playing Guns N' Roses on
No
YouTube.
way.
Yeah, you don't remember this?
I would
I'm gonna
love
have
to
ask
see
Jack
that.
about this.
If you can
Jack's
pull
gonna,
that up,
Jack's
let's
gonna know
watch.
exactly what I'm talking. I can't. My friends.
Yeah.
How do I?
My friends playing
Friends
YouTube.
play-
My friends playing "Sweet Child of
That's
Mine."
that's
Little.
actually interesting because this is how
Keyword
I
little.
use that's kind of more how I use ChatGPT. I do use ChatGPT,
Mhm.
but I ask it like weird like questions where I'm trying to think about something in a different way. Like how should I approach this when I don't know exactly about it? Like I'm trying to
Yeah.
remember this thing that I only know this certain amount of information about. What would be the best way to remember that?
I just used ChatGPT to write the band bio for Free Ride, the 70s hard rock cover
Is
band.
it live? Is the bio live?
Not yet, but it's great.
Okay. Is it great? Do you have it? Do you have a copy of it?
I could pull
Yeah,
it
will you
up
pull
here.
that up? I would
Oh.
love to hear that.
Phone's dead.
This man.
My phone's turned off. To be,
But what did it come up with? Do your best.
dude, it was like 4 paragraphs. I
Really?
could never even.
What did you feed it?
I basically like fed it the first paragraph. I was like, band from Athens.
Yeah.
These are the bands they were in: Muy Bien, Headfucks, Wayuka,
Yeah.
Wanda Fuca,
Yeah.
and they play 70s hard rock, but it's like dazed and confused core, and it's like kind of exciting, and it's like kind of repurposing it for everyone. And then it was like
They
just
went off.
yeah, it was like great.
It's crazy.
You'll see it soon. It'll
Yeah,
be
I'll check it out.
yeah.
I'm impressed, but I'm like wary of it.
Oh yeah.
I'm very wary.
Well, like the
of
Google ones, like don't tell us anything you don't want everyone to know.
Oh, what do you mean? I've only used
The Bard, it's called Bard.
Oh, I
is-
haven't used
is
Bard. I
ChatGPT
haven't
for
used-
Google. But
Okay, I've
yeah,
only
like
used
says like
ChatGPT.
prefaces it with like
a disclaimer.
yeah, it's like by the way.
Wow. See, I do know that one of the disclaimers on the ChatGPT is that they when you make an account to ask questions, they like listen or they use your previous questions and like response stuff to influence how it talks to you, like in with the new questions, like all those like banks of questions that you've saved up. It like uses that to like draw on and like talk to you like the way that it's learning.
An FBI man is just
Yeah, just loving it.
loving
I mean,
it.
how much possible information? Like, if they wanted to, they could listen to everything. But there's so much. Like, how would you?
Yeah,
how do
it's
you even?
like ad nauseum would never make
wouldn't
sense.
you need more people who
Unless
exist
you're-
in the country to observe the individuals than are actually observe. You know what I mean? It's like the watchers. How
Well,
many?
it's like, the only person I feel like it's really serving is AI,
Right.
because it's like people can't handle that much info,
Yeah, it
but
doesn't.
AI can like learn from it.
Mm,
So
mm, mm.
this is in this podcast, AI is going to be like, okay.
Contributing.
Yeah.
Yeah. A radio spot would be cool. Radio's expensive. Shortwave, a shortwave joint.
That would be
There's
sweet.
I've recently gotten into like recordings of the Coast to Coast AM, which is this kind of really off the beaten path AM, like 2 to 5 a.m. like radio spot that was on the radio for like 15 years.
In Atlanta?
No, it was just like on AM, like the whatever that wave band you could like tune in and listen to with some like.
Is AM radio not
Well, no,
localized
it is, but if you
cities?
boost like if you get like an amp and like boost the
Oh,
frequency, you can
like
like
on some
like
Stranger
ham
Things
radio
type
kinda
beat, like
shit,
the
yeah.
little
Yeah.
little guy on Stranger Things.
Yeah.
That
But it's
has
like
the
it was
big-
also syndicated, I'm pretty sure, by a couple stations. But it was like really they went off on aliens, they would have like people call in and talk
nice.
about experiences and stuff, but it was like it was pretty much unregulated
Dude,
almost
you were
airtime.
so lonely during COVID.
Yeah. What?
During COVID,
Why?
it just sounds like you had a lot of free time.
No, this is recently.
Oh, okay.
COVID just happened like so long
I didn't know.
ago.
I thought you were saying this was like years
No,
ago.
no.
Oh,
I've recently gotten into this. Yeah.
nice.
But I mean, I was super lonely during COVID.
You're super lonely right now.
No. What you learned during COVID? No.
What did I learn during COVID?
Did you pick up any habits?
Yeah, just bad habits probably.
same.
I mean,
Same.
what did I get? I didn't like pick up a new cool thing during COVID. I feel like I think I just like leaned more into like music and
Yeah,
stuff.
going back, didn't you kind of start writing some of the Southern Garden stuff during that
I guess
time?
so, yeah, and like the end phases.
So what? Yeah, talk about that a little bit before we get on some of this plink plunky.
Mhm.
Southern Garden Design. That's a super cool album.
Mhm.
Check it out. Make a little thing. It'll show up right there. It'll show up right there again too. And yeah, awesome project. Super good to listen to.
Do you make it smaller?
Yeah, I can make
In
it
that one?
like there too. Yeah, I can do
Nice.
that. Yeah. It's awesome, man. It's a really cool album. It's like very. It just sounds like you just sat. It's like you just were overgrown in the forest while someone happened to be recording you with the thing.
Yeah.
Just like you're just like kind of there. It's very. Yeah, it does sound like nature in a weird way because it's just so like lush and
Layered.
layered. Yeah.
Yeah, that was definitely part of the idea with the texture of the album, having it be both like really layered, like forested or whatever, but also moving like temperature. I kind of try to move from cold to hot.
What is that? How do you do that with music?
Just like tonally, like the first song is really tinny and kind of higher, and then it sort of just gets bassier and lower, and also like doing more of like a Latin influence, like Caribbean influence. I got kind of into
warmer. Okay.
Yeah,
like almost literally, yeah.
Like
that's cool.
This band. Oh man, now it's escaping me. You got to edit this part out. I guess we're live, so you can't. Bat Macumbo is this cool song. What is the name? Arthur's like. It's like boss. It's like. Yeah, but it's like the 70s, like psychedelic from Brazil. Anyways,
Can?
Not Can. Can is from Germany, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I thought they were Latin American.
No?
Seriously?
Yeah.
Jesus. That fucked me up. Really?
Yeah.
Tago Mago?
I don't
They're
know.
from Germany?
Because it's krautrock, right?
Yeah, but I thought it was like Latin
sauerkraut.
American influence, like, I thought it was like krautrock, sight rock influenced Latin American. Really? Can is, man.
I'm gonna
I'm
Os
gonna get it.
Mutantes.
Oh,
That's what the band name is. There we go. I figured it out.
nice. Ding ding ding.
So, yeah, like listening to just more like psychedelic stuff and kind of trying to incorporate this is so ADD, man.
No,
But
it's cool.
this is
It
such a
really makes sense
ADD.
because you're basically saying that like that you were trying to make it like feel a certain way, so you went to the influence of the literal climate
Yeah.
where they felt that type of way, and it was interesting because I was asking you how nature played into your
Yeah,
music, and that's
well,
kind of
I think there's like a kind of maybe like on the nose theme of like climate change or warming or
okay,
whatever as
okay,
like it progresses, but then also just sort of like things heating up more like symbolically, or like the lyrical content gets a little more confusing and a little more like the album concludes with Paradise is a big ball of fire,
mm.
and that's kind of like the t-shirt that I haven't made yet. You
Nice.
just have to put the album again.
Yeah,
But
but is that like kind of that seems kind of uh fi- final, kind of
yeah,
cataclysmic
it is. It
almost.
is a little
Yeah,
cataclysmic. I think like a big thing with that
catastrophic almost.
was sort of commenting on ChatGPT AI, like that whole freaky COVID world we were living in, where it was just you're so cornered into a kind of like technological future, and how our relationship with our landscape has shifted in such a like unproductive, unhealthy way.
Oh wow.
And what I do for my job is like landscape design, so I'm always thinking about landscapes, and landscapes are really just any part of nature that's kind of humans are
Interacting with
looking at it,
or
then it
observing.
becomes a landscape
Okay.
once it's like observed. But
Okay. Wow. Yeah.
yeah, like kind of like the idea of how we are getting less and less observant of landscapes, and what that's I don't know.
No. Yeah.
That just freaks me out a lot, and I think I just had a lot to write about and think about, and I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's interesting, man. I think landscape is something that not a lot of people have the ability or luxury to even enjoy, or afford or have access to.
Oh,
But
like
it's such a
design landscapes.
well, yeah,
Yeah.
like literally, just like in their in
But
their
like
lives. I think it's
a theme I think also is the history of like landscape, and like our culture and our cultural kind of interaction with landscape
hmm
is really weird and marred, especially in the Southeast, especially with the history of our country. But like things like kudzu, which
okay.
is like totally this huge backdrop of all of Atlanta. You see kudzu everywhere. It's introduced in the South as a or as a microclimate like improvement, because they'd overtilled soil from so much like agricultural
Okay.
work, and then it devastated the South. It choked out all of the natural vegetation, outcompeted everything. So I thought that's just like a really good metaphor for a lot of different things people probably interface with, but have like introducing an idea and thinking that it's going to help, and then it like choking everything out.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know, just I think there's a lot of metaphors like that I was kind of interested in exploring.
That's
and
really
just,
interesting.
yeah.
Yeah. And that was what you studied and work at.
Mhm.
But it's kind of it's like you, as much as we all want, art to completely pay for everything all the time.
Mhm.
How cool it is to have something that forces you to learn about,
Yeah,
something that you find
definitely.
passion in.
And yeah, like landscape design is something I am passionate about, and right now I'm doing residential design, but I'm interested in like kind of like the history of gardens and garden like tradition and like historical like details and stuff, like little finials or fences. And
Okay.
I think it's something I want to like keep studying kind of separately from music for like forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's awesome. I've been kind of recently finding some weird like paths that I've always known a little bit about. I mean, obviously it's not because for landscape you went to school for that,
Mm-hmm.
but it's cool to find things that you can invest time and knowledge into without having to worry about, oh, this is what I need to do for my job, or this is what I need to do for my
Right.
passion. It's just like, this is what I'm interested in. I think
Yeah.
this is tight. Like,
Yeah.
gonna spend some time and nerd out
It
on
is
that.
tight. Yeah.
Fucking nerd.
Nerding out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, man. Well, there was, we have a guitar here.
Yeah.
I'd love to hear some music. I'd
Okay.
love to take a listen. What are you gonna play?
I think I'm just gonna play the first song on the album, which is
What's it called?
the second song. It's called Barrier Island.
Barrier Island.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
There's also I'll mention a theme with the songs, and they move from a like coastal to an interland sort of. There's like a regional movement from like the beginning to the end of the album. So this is the beginning. It's like on the coast.
Mm-hmm.
The barrier islands are like Sapelo and
Okay. Like literally, where is that in like South Carolina?
no, like yeah, South Georgia.
Oh, okay.
So like the Georgia coast, there's these islands that kind of protect.
Southern
Yeah.
Garden. That's your whole thing.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is
yeah.
like okay, yeah.
And
yeah. Very good.
and it like these islands are like protective of the native like wetlands and riparian ecotones, the marshlands that are like
Wow.
protect our whole coast.
Those were a lot of
When
words.
it floods, like
Yeah.
we need barrier islands, but they're kind of going away because of acidification of the ocean and rising sea levels and all the stuff you hear about every year when we have bad hurricanes and stuff. So this is about getting too drunk. This song.
Wow. All right. Jack
Cool.
Cherry, y'all.
I'm just gonna. It took me all of one weekend, stood by you, watched you lose control, get so damn worried about you, get so bored of telling you, 'cause shake hands, all smiles so funny, faded out, man, it's like a dream, downtown is bad karaoke. Back home, you couldn't fall asleep. Hey, look at this guy describing 20 reasons why I need a drink. Felt so good leaving that party. Take back control of how I think. I'm not driving around all night for no reason. Oh shit. I'm not driving around all night for no reason. Stepped out to buy 27s. I swam against every headlight, kept looking for something to look for. I kept falling asleep behind my eyes. I'm not driving around all night for no reason. I'm not driving all night for no reason. I'm not, no, I'm not your fool anymore. I'm not driving around all night for no reason.
Very nice. Very good.
Nice.
Very good.
Thank you.
Thank you, man. Let me try and move this back over. I corrected our angle for post processing. I have this. Yeah, I'm pretty clumsy. Thank you, man. That was awesome. Yeah,
Appreciate
your
it.
your lyrics are so cool, and like your vocal lines. I have such a hard time like staying like keeping it weird, and you just keep it so weird
Thank
when
you.
you get your notes on and your vocal lines.
Yeah.
It's like you have no problem just like smashing on a like a dissonant note, and it's just like it just like gives all that tension that I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure you are going for.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, fantastic. Very good. Cool. The chat's going wild.
Is it?
No.
Oh man. Got me all excited.
Yeah, let me pull it up. I don't normally have yeah. Thanks for tuning in. Oh,
We got anyone?
hold up. It appears that I have been hoisted. Quite honestly, Jack O'Reilly is here.
Oh.
Our guy is here.
Hey, Jack O'Reilly. Jack O'Reilly has a sick band called SAG. You should check them out.
Check out SAG.
Check out SAG, Jack O'Reilly, the only person.
Let's give him a thing. All right, there you go. For after.
Yeah.
That's tight. Yeah, man, great. That's
All
good.
right.
So what are you working on? What are you working on next?
I've been cooking up some more tunes. I'm hoping to basically put something out almost the same time I did last year, and
What time was that?
around my birthday. Well, I put out the first August 12th.
This man is giving me anything.
I
but a
know. I'm
date.
sorry. Yeah. August 12th is when I put out the first single, Providence Canyon.
Okay, yeah.
And then I think the album came out on my brother's birthday, November 23rd. And
Nice.
I think that's
It's
I
a
want
winter.
to just
It's
keep
a winter flavor.
Yeah.
It's the end
Just
of the
keep
year.
making stuff every year, and kind of I have to give myself really hard deadlines. I know some people can just keep making art and be like, "Oh, this is done," and put it out, but for me, I'm kind of the opposite. I
Yeah.
have to just be like, this is when it's coming. I actually say when it's coming out before I'm done with it.
Me too. I do
Yeah.
the same thing.
So
Before
then
I'm even done with
yeah.
the song, I'll say this is coming out on this date.
Yep.
Yeah, 100%. That's funny because this whole thing, like sitting here, is really like it's holding me accountable. You know,
Yeah.
for like it's holding us accountable. You know, keeping everything kind of going and like learning and talking and stuff. But it wouldn't happen unless I, like put on a schedule and was like holding myself to actually showing up to sit down to like do it. It's tricky. Cool. So, yeah, good night tonight. We have, we're like 45 minutes in. That's awesome. So I wanted to, we're gonna pull up some of these. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So.
What we have here, real medieval dog names.
Yeah. What is that? What do we got?
In the early 15th century, Edward, 2nd Duke of York, wrote a list of 1,126 names he considered to be suitable for dogs. Here are some.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is on.
Where did you find this?
Reddit. So it's funny because I found so much inspiration from some of these. It was like I was just going through it and I was like,
Nosewise.
Nosewise. Like it was so good, right?
Nosewise is good.
Yeah.
That's Nosewise, I presume.
Yeah. So
Nosewise kind of sounds like it could be. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
what
I'm gonna bring this in.
on?
I'm gonna bring in the flavor.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna bring in some map flavor. Hold on.
Are we gonna make up a song about Nosewise?
Oh no, we can go. We're gonna be a couple. We're gonna be a couple in here. These are gonna be throwaways. These are gonna be big throwaways.
Let me get my.
Yeah.
Let me get my instrument.
Oh, say less. Say less.
It's Jack Cherry and Matt Ace
Yeah.
singing about garlic. Oh, that was like my first dog, Avery.
Oh, really? Yeah.
One time my brother got a steak at a Mexican restaurant.
Yeah.
And he said it tasted like Avery, our dog, and he cried. That's a real story.
That's a real story.
Yeah. My parents, like, he like really wanted this steak, and my parents were like, don't get a fucking steak, dude. And
Yeah.
then he did, and it was really bad. And they made him eat it. Kind of classic parent, you know, like make your kid finish their food.
Hold on, I'm having some technical issues.
What's like our theme of this song? Is it
I'm
gonna be
not
like
sure,
that?
man. What happened here, my guy? You know, sometimes things don't always work out, do they? Oh, you're gonna cook up my Sharona. There was oh, there we were. It's funny, man, because the work
my little nosy wise.
the idea of cooking up has become seemingly very present these days in relation to music. You know what I mean? Cooking up. It seems that everybody's let him cook. Let him cook. Let him cook. Let him cook. Chat's saying let him cook. He's saying let him cook on my nose. Wise is very long. Mr. Nose Wise is Mr. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, dude.
It's like anyway, let me see what we got up in here. We're back. Thank you. We thought we were dead. Whew, that was actually pretty stressful. Okay, so let me see if I can remember where I put my drum samples.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Yeah. All right. Yo, yeah. Oh, we in here. So this one goes out to Nosewise. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Nosewise.
Okay.
Got a nose and you're smart. Got a nose, 15th century art. Got an underbite. You're so wise. In your nose. That's why we call you Nosewise. You're my fuzzy little friend. Damn. This sounds like if Nosewise had like his own like cartoon.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, look at this motherfucker. All right, quit it. Okay, next one.
Okay.
Next dog.
Right, yeah.
Next dog.
All right. Yeah. Great. This is I get it.
Yeah, let me see what we got. Let me see. Okay. Okay, let me Okay. Garlic. Yeah, garlic's in here. All right, garlic. Okay, I got something for garlic.
We're in D minor.
No, we're not. You think you might be, but your guitar's tuned crazy.
Oh, is that not?
No. Oh yeah, this is definitely garlic. Ooh boy.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yes, sir.
Check this out. Scary.
Sorry, that was my fault. Bad DJ. Okay, so what do you got to say to garlic, bud?
Garlic. He's garlic. He's my dog. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know. Garlic's not really giving me that much.
That wasn't.
Yeah, we're moving on.
That was just kind of a weird accent.
Pretty
that was like
man.
A nondescript. Pretty man. Oh, pretty man.
But yeah, these are before we get too lost in the sauce. These are names that a medieval lord came up with for his dogs, right? These are all names he came up with for his dogs. Pretty man, garlic, nosewise. That is hard. That's pretty man. Very nice.
You're so pretty, man. I wish you were in every city, man. Make my dreams come true, you're my pretty man. I'll take you down to the city, man.
Oh, come on.
Buy you a treat, that's where you had to buy your dog a treat back then. For pretty man. Take my wagon into the city man.
Yes, come
That's
on.
all I had.
Good, that's Pretty Man.
Pretty
That's
Man would be really.
Yeah, Pretty Man was a good.
I like
that was a good
Pretty
one.
Man.
Yeah. Okay. I don't think I could do this one.
Gaylord, dude.
I don't think I can do this one, man.
He's kind of has like the 70s Stonewall choker too. Yeah, like definitely at the club.
His name is Gaylord. He's at the club.
Yeah.
He's feeling good. Don't give a fuck.
Gaylord,
I got
don't
my
give a
drink
fuck.
and some drugs. And if you're looking for some fun, you'll get a hug. But that's it. No more. Stop. Don't look me in my face. I got a lot to say and I'm running in the place. I'm talking money and something and motherfucking I got a lot to yeah, I'm really having a hard time not being problematic on this one. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, let's move on quick, dude.
Yeah,
This is like the cancel bait.
the cancel machine. Yeah. This is excellent. Norman.
All right, that seems similar to Pretty Man, but maybe a little more distinguished.
Yeah. Don't think too hard. There's like 15 of these.
Oh,
or
wow,
20.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
we got a lot of dogs.
Jesus,
There's a lot of
God.
dog names.
I had
know,
no idea.
man. I know.
I
It's
was
great.
signing up for this.
Me neither. Well. Come on. Yep.
My wife has left me, and now all I have is Norman. Now all I have is Norman. My wife, she left me, and now all I have is my 3 dogs, and they're all named Norman.
Yeah.
That's
awesome.
it.
That's fucking it.
That's the whole story with Norman. Phil.
This one should be pretty easy. Give me
Yeah.
something raw. What? Excellent.
Phil.
That's it. Moving on.
Oh, salmon.
Yeah.
Whoa. And he's just vomiting.
He is. No,
That's crazy.
No, it looks like he's eating someone.
Salmon. 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 The dog. Was that good?
That was great. Yeah.
Sinful.
Sinful. That
Ooh.
I don't think they're.
This is getting.
I'm beginning
really
to
hard.
think that the pictures don't have to do exactly with the dogs' names. I think they came afterward, or else, because they seem a little bit. Here, I got one. I got one for sinful. I got one
Okay.
for sinful. Here, spit some shit. Spit some shit over this right here.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna be in some mysterious key that's gonna be hard for you to rock with.
I got it.
Here we go now. Hey, we need to move on.
Oh,
yes.
man, I was low.
Oh, you're getting sinful? This is really sinful, man. This isn't completely sinful. Yeah.
I'm a dirty dog. I'm a little bitch. That's why they call me sinful. I got an itch. Gonna scratch my neck with my paw. I'm a dirty motherfucker. I'm a sinful dog.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying, dude? They actually look like they're a squad, too. You know what I'm
We
saying?
squatting up. My dogs is up. We got them pups. I'm talking woof. No, keep this rocking on too. We're gonna move on.
Alright.
Have a good day, motherfucker. It's the dog. Look at me. Yes, I got 4 paws, big old tail and lots of fur. Yes, I got money and I don't know.
Yo, you think you have a good day? Not for long. My name's Have a Good Day and you just did me wrong.
Oh,
Gonna bite you in your ear. Gonna bite you in your motherfucking ear. Then you can't hear shit. Can't hear when I'm coming. Gonna kill you. Gonna give you some loving.
Ooh.
Gonna love you sweetly. Gonna love you nicely. I'm Have a Good Day and I'm gonna eat your rice cakes, bitch. I'm gonna eat them all. Eat up your rice cakes, take you to the mall, bitch. I'm gonna buy you a pretzel.
that's what the dogs do it.
Yeah, dude.
You think the dog's going to the mall buying pretzels?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Nice, not naughty. Yes, a
Yeah.
motherfucking dog. Yes, I walk very tall. I got a slope back. You ain't seen nothing. Yes, Mr. Dog. Yes, Mr. Something.
I'm nice and I'm not naughty. I've got a little snout and I like to use the potty like a good gentleman. Outside, and I hit them with my sweet rhymes.
Yep.
He's got a sweet chain.
He's got a great
We should
chain.
be rapping more about their chains because they all have kind of these luxurious medieval chains. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. Now we're going.
Oh, whoa.
Let's go back to some of this. Okay, we got a couple more dogs. I think we actually have. Yeah.
Grimboldy.
Okay, wow,
How
this
many
is
more
the-
dogs do
Yeah,
we have,
that's a
dude?
good. Okay.
Maybe let's just do one more with like
Alright,
all
okay,
of the
okay.
dog names.
We
you
got.
know?
All right. Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Like a
Here we
rapid
go.
fire kind of finale.
Hold on.
Yeah,
We'll get this
I
done.
love this.
Yep. That's fat.
Mm-hmm.
That's definitely fat.
I'm Snack the dog. I'm Snack the dog. I'm Snack the dog. I'm snacking on my dog. You didn't think I was gonna go there, did you? All right, what's our next dog?
All right. Hold on, I'm doing a lot of work right now.
I know. Welly fond, and there's 3 welly fonds. I'm a good boy.
Yep.
I love flowers, living in the garden. I'm welly fond. These are beautiful, man. What kind of dogs are these?
That's what your trip. No. Moving
Yeah.
on.
I'm
Tully Mully,
Yeah.
Tully Mully, here to act silly. I don't give a fuck. I'm a willy nilly all over these motherfucking dogs. Yes, I'm in the yard. Yes, I'm smoking mid. I don't smoke. yes, I'm not smoking very good weed. I'm a dog. I only smoke the little ass seed. It's not strong. I only smoke the stiff with the sticks and the stones. And I smoke good. Where is my bone?
Yo, you might ask me if I have good weed. No, I don't have good weed because I'm a dog and I can't afford good weed, bitch.
Okay.
I'm
Strange.
I wanted to read that like strange. Strange. I'm strange. I like the color orange.
You just rhyme with orange, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah.
You casually? Wow.
It's
Argument.
Eye against eye. Look me in the eye. Let me fight myself. I have a personal problem with myself, and
He's
I
looking
hate
at
myself.
Looking in the mirror, have an argument. Looking in the mirror, have an argument.
Yeah,
What?
I'm
looking in the mirror, have an argument. Looking in the mirror,
What
have
the
a
fuck are you looking at, bitch?
looking at you, bitch. That's me. Looking in the mirror, say, what do you see? I see me, see you. Looking
Yeah.
at me. Do you see me? Fuck you. What you see?
Yo, quit looking at me, bitch. I'ma fuck you right up. Looking in the mirror, you look like a
Duck.
pup. You look like a duck.
Yeah.
You're not a dog, you're a duck.
That's it, man. We're out.
Okay, good. That was
Wow,
great.
that was awesome.
I think we kind of hit our stride maybe like 5 dogs back,
Dogs
but
back. That was awesome. For anybody who's still listening, thank you so much. Y'all have been awesome. Find Jack's music online here.
yeah.
Right? Right there. And yeah, stay safe. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for listening. Do your intro.